Welcome back. We are starting a new segment here on Good Day NWA where we show you what's really been popping over on our social media. And now, of course, we have everything on this show. We've got art, community events, nonprofits, music performance groups, entertainment, and more. And our digital KNWA producer, Elena Ramirez, is going to join us to help us out to know what's been going on.
Hi,
Great
girl.
to see you.
Yes, I'm glad to be back, you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what has been trending kind of on our social media for the last few weeks?
Yes. Oh my gosh. So first off, Abby Pierce killed it the other day.
Yes, she was amazing.
Yes, such a great interview. She brought those vibes, the music, and people can relate.
Yeah, for sure.
So,
it was great having her on. I think she was promoting maybe a new single that she had coming out.
She sure did.
Is
And
that
she had
right?
some upcoming performances and stuff. I mean, she sounded just incredible. She's so good.
Yes, and the harmonies were so tight in this with her performance partner there, Jason. So they sounded great together.
and then along with music, we got the Ozark Blues Society too.
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
Yeah, we have them on a monthly, and they always do such a great job for
Yes.
us. So yeah, okay,
It's always
great.
exciting to have them.
Yeah.
and then, art is such a great big thing here. And then you guys had kind of like the Rave community with Ovations Plus.
Yes.
And I learned some new information about like the play that they were putting on and the performance and the dancing that they did. It was so much fun to watch that.
Yeah, for sure. Yes, so they do those performances all over. And I remember the one that you're talking about, fascinating, because they had partnered with several groups to pull that off.
Yeah, and it was some sort of like older tales that they were kind of portraying.
And I
through
think
their
that's so
dance.
awesome because people can just go onto your guys' Facebook, see what videos are there. And like, I've never been exposed to that. So it was so great to see that on there.
Yeah.
And then after that, what do we have? Oh my gosh, the final live at Turnbow. And they made such a crazy announcement.
Yeah, I know about the park that's reopening.
Yes, the
Is that
Luther
right?
George
Park,
Park.
Yeah, in Springdale.
Yes, I believe they said October 11th
Yeah,
that
that's right.
weekend.
They're having a huge, and I just saw some billboards on the interstate as I was driving up to work today, making that a big deal.
That's
so that was really cool to see.
super exciting.
And of course, anytime Anthony Ball comes on the show, he was there to talk about the gospel.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes, they said they were bringing the church.
Yeah,
right?
bring the
That's
church
what
vibes to Funk Factory. That's right.
And just downtown Springdale's really bringing in all those events into the community. So I thought that was really interesting. I like how they did that little tease. I feel like that kind of helped it get a lot of that engagement that it did on social media.
Sure.
So if anyone's looking for those tips on how you guys can get more engagement, just make sure that you guys are talking about those little teases to bring people back.
I love that.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, what else did we have going on?
And then the 53rd Eureka Springs car show.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes.
Yeah, that was huge.
Oh my gosh, them talking about the venue, the weather, and then the images of the beautiful cars that kind of came in. I believe it was Devin. Oh, I can't remember.
Yes. Yeah, Devin, that's right.
Yeah, he really brought those vibes. You could tell he's passionate about.
Great energy.
Yes.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Yes. And I wanted to go.
I
I'm
know.
sad I didn't.
When you watch other people who are so passionate, it kind of makes you curious.
Yes.
And I know we had, some wrestlers on
Yes.
that did really well. Is that right?
Yes, the
Elena?
Mutiny Wrestling that happened at that Flashback Pizza in downtown Rogers during Bikes, Blues, and Barbecue. Bikes, Blues is always huge. And it was so great to see the little snippets of the wrestling.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see some local wrestling. I haven't had the chance to, but...
They come on the shows pretty regularly.
Yeah.
And they are always entertaining no matter what. And I feel like they definitely have an audience because the videos like this one, the clips are shared so many times.
so crazy.
Yeah. Look at our buddy there, Eric Bronson, getting pumped
So
before he's
funny.
coming to Good Day NWA, I think. And then what else? We had Danielle Gibson join us, and I think that did really well on our social media. Is that right?
Yes. We had Gibson, and then we also just like some push to events is like some fall events that you guys are gonna have.
Yeah.
Oh yes, Daniel Gibson, the autism awareness.
That's
Sorry,
right.
Yes,
my mind
yeah.
blanked.
No.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
and just her passion in doing all of that, and she was a former Razorback.
That's right.
Yes, and her partnership with Wilson, which is so exciting.
Yeah. So we're going to keep this going. We're going to have you on pretty regularly. Tell us kind of what's popping over there on
Yeah.
our social media so we make sure we keep promoting those great events and personalities that are right here in Northwest Arkansas. Thanks for
I'm
joining us
excited.
today.
Yes, thank you for having me on, you guys.
Oh, man, for sure.
Anytime.